And here we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? Vag here, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online. I released a healing video a while back that was me doing a Newbie dungeon. I have since gotten rid of that healer and focused more on my tank. But I'm creating another one now, a new Breton Templar healer on the Daggerfall Covenant. And I wanted to give you a quick video. He's only level 5 now, but I wanted to give you a quick video on what I'm going to be doing as I level up. And hopefully you will watch this video and get some ideas. Now, I'm not really into min-maxing my character. I do like having a strong character, and I definitely look up what different things you need. But once people start getting into numbers and things like that, and oh, hello, you appeared right in front of me. Once people start getting into things like numbers and what this costs, and your spell damage should be this, and you should dual wield by this, and blah, 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 you lose my interest. I do like playing the way I like to play, and I also like having a pretty strong character. That's not to say I will ruin my experience just to have a strong character. So in this video, I actually don't think my options are set the way I need them to be. Camera, first-person field of vision needs to be a little bigger. I play in first person every once in a while just for fun. But in this video, we're going to go over some skills that I'm going to be using while leveling and an easy way to level 2 different skill lines at low levels before picking up weapon swapping. So in this, first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up with a Sunfire. You can find that in the Dawn's Wrath tree, and we'll shoot a few times. And also picking up Piercing Javelin is a good idea. So Sunfire and Piercing Javelin really are the two you want to take. Now, we are going to be playing a healer, so I did take the Breath of Life there on L1. You'll see that ability there. And then the Restoration Staff, which I'm obviously using here. Regeneration is on there. I didn't take Grand Healing because by the time I get to level 10 I will take a skill point in that, but I used it instead on a different skill. Once we get to level 10, when we start running dungeons, it will be useful to have Grand Healing, but right now it's a little finicky to cast it on yourself as you're leveling up. So really for leveling you don't need that. Real quick, going over a few of the skills I did pick up. I picked up Puncturing Strikes because I needed a point to get to Piercing Javelin. I also put a point in here, Sunfire, so that's great. Solar Flare I took just to fool with it a little bit, but it still does have a glitch where your weapon will continually glow until you log out. So it's really annoying, so I'm actually not using it, as silly as that sounds, because it's a 20% damage increase. And I just didn't like it, that thing. Rush Ceremony, Healing Ritual are both part of my healing bar, so I took both of them just so I have them ahead of time. And really the abilities that we're going to keep on our bar are Rush Ceremony, Piercing Javelin, Regeneration, and Sunfire. Also Soul Trap, because I didn't know what to put here, late. But for now, Soul Trap is going to sit there. So what you're going to do when you open up on an enemy is use Sunfire. It's going to apply a dot. Then you're just going to hold your power attack with your healing staff, because it does damage over time. And if it's a ranged caster, you really don't need to do more than that, other than watch your health bar and throw a heal with your Breath of Life. But since he's a melee, we're going to keep it at a distance with Piercing Javelin, and that's why it really comes in handy. I can shoot this guy over here, and say I accidentally pull this guy. I'm going to Sunfire him as well, and Piercing Javelin him. And while he's down, I'm going to start moving towards this caster, because he's melee, and it will take him a second to get to me. By the time he does, he's hit me, so I'm going to heal just in case. And I'm going to finish him off with another Piercing Javelin, stunning him, and kill him. So that gives you a type of CC, that Piercing Javelin there. And again, this is a Templar ability, obviously, so if you're looking to roll a Templar healer, I really like that the staff has a blade on it, by the way. If you're looking to roll a Templar healer, this applies to you. If you're not, if you're a different type of healer, this doesn't apply to you, GTFO. But this is what I'm going to be using to level. Again, Soul Trap just because I had it there. I'm going to throw a Generation on myself here just because there are 2 enemies, and I can't pull them the same way I did the other one. I can kind of stay in front of him a little bit, but that's not going to do very much. Can give him a Javelin just to stop him from hitting that. Moving towards him there because I can't really see in first person where he put that fire. But those are the DPS abilities I use for leveling. Until 10. Really at 10, things really take off, and more or less I'm running dungeons or PvPing. I did that a lot on my old healer on PC. And really liked it. They've made a lot of improvements to the PvP, actually, and I think it's a little more balanced now. You can, at least as a healer or a tank, you can go in at level 10 and at least get points. You're not going to stand up the way these min-max pro players do, where you see them popping that big flood of healing ray ability. I'm not really sure what it's actually called, but, oh, I'll take that. But you can go in and be viable. You can do some really nice healing and keep people alive while doing a little bit of DPS with this type of build. So that's really all, guys. I don't want to take up too much time. I just want to give you a little bit of a heads up as to what's going to be coming. Some ESO videos about healers. The Witch Breed has taken off. Shameless plug for our new guild. So if anybody's interested in joining, you happen across this video and you play ESO, we're just a small guild. We got about, I think 12 members now. Just looking to run some content and have fun. We know each other, a couple of us in real life. We like to have fun. We like to be not serious sometimes. We like to be serious sometimes. But either way, we have a lot of fun. So if that's something that interests you, I have no shame. Feel free to throw me a message. My gamer tag is Arculen, A-R-C-U-L-E-N. That number again is A-R-C-U-L-E-N. And that's really it. Just wanted to give you that heads up. Hope maybe this loadout will help you as you're leveling up. But the... Oh, I almost forgot, actually. I mentioned I was going to tell you how to get 2 different skill line level ups. That is correct. I forgot all about that. So you see I have 4 in dual wield, and that's because I just dual wielded right out of the gate until I found a restoration staff. But what you can do actually is if I were to take a skill point and I would dual wield for, you know, what, 5 minutes, because you get the experience for discovering things and all that. If you have 2 weapons, you get dual wield experience. So I could take twin slashes at level 2, at dual wield level 2. And then I could take twin slashes, maybe, and I could put it on my bar. Say I choose to put it on R1 where Soul Trap is. We'll pretend that Soul Trap is twin slashes. Even if I then switch to a restoration staff, as long as I have the dual wield ability on my bar, I get experience toward my dual wield skill line, because technically that ability is on my bar. Whether I can use it or not, because I'm holding a staff and not 2 swords, is irrelevant. You will still get the skill ups, and that can be done with anything. Obviously you have to wear a piece of light armor, heavy armor, or medium armor until you get these abilities, but anything else, you go, obviously not your skills, but anything, destruction, restoration, destruction, bow, dual wield, one-handed shield, two-handed, all of those things you can get level ups by just having one of these skills on your bar. So that's that. Sorry, I almost forgot about that. Now the video is running along and I'm rambling again. So I'm going to end it here. Hope that helped you. Look for some healing videos coming in the future. My brother just picked up healing, so I'm going to release a few to help him out as well. And hopefully they will help you out on top of it. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.